What it do, people? Welcome y'all to another episode of Knowdatsportspodcast, man. Y'all know what the P doing. It's your boy Moore Drive. Trying to break down week 7 in the NFL. Last week, I think I went 11-4. Could do a whole lot better, and I'm going to do better. Started out week 7 pretty good. I went with the Denver Broncos over the New Orleans Saints, got that right. Said the Denver Broncos were going to cover, got that right. I said it was going to be under, got that wrong. Hey, I ain't mad with that. But they started week 7 off pretty good with the Sunday game. First Sunday game is at 9 o'clock in the morning. We got the New England Patriots against the Jacksonville Jaguars in London at 9:30 in the morning. They back-to-back weeks for Jacksonville in London. They was undefeated to last week till they lost to the Bears. With that being said, I got Jacksonville to win the game. I don't think they'll lose back-to-back in London, especially against the New England Patriots. I think the New England Patriots ain't got enough stand up to fight against them. So I take Jacksonville straight up. Jacksonville is the favorite. They're giving New England 5.5 points. I say go 5 because I can see Jacksonville winning by 7. It's just shit like 20-10, 20-13, shit like this. So I say Jacksonville cover the 5.5. Over and under 42.5. I say under. Reason why I say under, because New England got a pretty good defense. They have a good defense, so I don't see Jacksonville putting up that many points. But I don't see New England putting up that many points. So I say under the 42.5. Maybe one of these teams score 20 points. So I say under. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo J got Amari Cooper. A big move for the Buffalo Bills. Tennessee. I hit. The Tennessee Titans, they got rid of Jamal Adams. With that being said, I like Buffalo to win their game. Amari Cooper in the building. They got a legit number one. They're making a believe out of me because I just think Buffalo gonna do too much this year, but they playing damn good ball. So I take Buffalo straight up. The question is, can Buffalo give Tennessee 9 points and beat them? I say yeah, straight up. I don't believe in that quarterback. Will Levis, I think that's his name, play for the Tennessee Titans. I don't believe in him. So I say Buffalo cover the 9, 40.5, over and under. Oh, shit. I don't see Tennessee got there putting up no 20 points. But I don't see it. I don't see Buffalo putting on no 30 or no shit like that either. Tennessee defense pretty solid. They in Buffalo. I try that. I say up the scope and they cover the 10. So I'm looking at a 35-17, some shit like that. 28-17, some shit like that. Next up the bat, a good matchup to me. And at the Houston Texans at the Green Bay Packers. This game right here, gonna see a Green Bay for real. This game gonna show if the Green Bay Packers for real. No, for real. With that being said, I like Houston out here. Houston still ain't nice. But I'm gonna take the Green Bay Packers to win the game on the road. I mean at home. I like the chemistry that the Green Bay Packers quarterback and wide receiver core got. I like that little chemistry they got. C.J. Stroud and their wide receiver core got a good chemistry too. They missing Nico Collins. They're gonna hurt them, I believe. I like the Packers defense at home. So I take the Packers straight up in their game. I like the Packers to win their game. And it's a hard pick, but I'm gonna take the Packers. I'm gonna take the Packers. The question: can the Packers give them 2.5 points and beat them? Mm. 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 Can they beat them by 3 at the crib? Can that defense get they got that CJ Stroud? Make him turn the ball over. They got a good running game down there in Houston too. I'm gonna say they can beat them by 3. That 0.5 though, boy. That 0.5, hell, boy. That 0.5, boy. I can say 26, 28, boy. Real, boy. I take that back, boy. The Packers don't cover the 3. They cover the 2.5. The Packers don't cover the 2.5. I like the Packers straight up, but the Packers don't cover the 2.5. I expect it to be a real close competitive game. So I said the Packers don't cover the 2.5. 47.5 over and under. I say up the score. I say over the 47.5. I see both teams scoring over 24. I say the Packers don't cover the 2.5. Up the score on the 47.5 though. Next up the bet, division matchup. Philadelphia Eagles get the New York Giants. Saquon Barkley against his old team. The Giants been looking pretty good. And shit. The Giants been looking good the last couple weeks. They've been pretty solid. Philadelphia just come off a nail biter. Again, the Browns ain't gonna say nail biter, but they beat them 20-16. With that being said, they Saquon Barkley got first game back in New York. I take the Philadelphia Eagles to win the game, even though it's a good matchup, divisional matchup. I take the Eagles to win the game straight up. But the question is, can they give the Giants 3 points and beat them? The Giants, outstanding rookie supposed to come back. I forgot his name, but he supposed to play. The best wide receiver, the rookie. Forgot his name, but he bad though. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you know about football. 3 points. Divisional matchup. Oh yeah, the Giants. Okay. I said the Eagles cover the 3. I said the Eagles cover 3 because the Giants missing their offensive tackle, the best offensive tackle, left tackle. He out for the year. And number 5, they best pass rusher out. I tell the Eagles to cover 3, 42.5 over and under. Can both of these teams score 20 points? Yes, I believe they can because I say over because I don't see Eagles stopping down too many times or the Giants stopping the Eagles too many times. So I say over 42.5. The Eagles cover 3 though. I say they cover 3. They get out to a drive with Daniel Jones. Down by 4 or something like that. Daniel Jones got to go drive the score. Eagles make a play, win the game. So I said the Eagles cover 3. Over up the score on the 42.5. Next up, another damn good matchup, boy. Now for real. The Detroit Lions getting the Minnesota Vikings. A divisional matchup. Detroit got their best defensive player hurt last game to get it down. The Cowboys. Minnesota coming off a big win. Minnesota coming off a nice win. That was a big win. Minnesota coming off a nice win. They had a bye week just passed. I'm going to tell you, Minnesota come off their bye week. The host of Detroit Lions rivalry game, division game. I take Minnesota straight up. The reason why I'm taking Minnesota because Detroit number 97, they best defensive player hurt. If he was playing, I'd probably go with Detroit. I'll take the Detroit. I'll take the Minnesota Vikings to win the game because they in Minnesota. And I believe it's going to be hard for Detroit to stop Minnesota without Hutchinson, their best defensive player. So I'll take Minnesota to win the game in a nail biter. Question is Minnesota good enough to get them for 2 points and beat them? I'm going to say yeah. Reason why I'm going to say yeah because I don't believe Detroit going to be able to stop Minnesota too tough. I think Minnesota will be able to stop Detroit though. More time they will them. So with that being said, they can get up by at least 5 or 6 or 4. So I take Minnesota. I say Minnesota cover the 2, over on the 50.5 up the score. I see both teams got that shaking pretty good P. scoring a lot of points. So I say up over the 55.5, up the score. I can see a 28-30, 28-31, shit like that. So I say up the score on the 50.5 over, and the Vikings cover the 2 at home. Another night matchup. The Seattle Seahawks at Atlanta. That Seattle done lost 3 straight. Atlanta done won about 3 straight. It's a pretty good matchup for both teams. Seattle need to win bad. Atlanta trying to stay on top of the NFC South. With that being said, I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks to win this game for one reason only. The fact I don't like the Falcons pass rush too good. And if you don't have a pass rush against Geno Smith, he'll get to run around and fuck around and find them 9 wide receivers you got. Their defense been a little banged up and a little shaky, but I think their pass rush is better than the Falcons pass rush. So, and I think about time for the Falcons to lose one. Like the divisions and something different. Something they ain't really used to seeing too. So, and like I said, I don't like the Falcons pass rush against this team. So I take Seattle to win the game straight up. Atlanta Falcons are the favorite to win the game. I can believe that because they're at home. I'm saying you see it 3 points, so again away 3 points. I can respect that. That's at the crib. But I take the 3 points and take Seattle. I say Seattle win the game. Over and under at 51.5. Seattle, I say up the score. I say over the 51.5. Like I said, both defenses is suspect. I ain't gonna say Falcons defense suspect, but they don't get a pass rush. And Seattle defense is pretty suspect. So I'm saying I can see Kirk Cousins putting up a 28. But I can see Jim Smith putting up a 28 But I can see Geno Smith putting up more than 28 too. So I say over the 51.5, up the score. I say appreciate you for the 3 point. I take Seattle with the 3. Next game, Lord how much the game really. Division matchup though, maybe real sneaky. You got the Cleveland Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. I think Nick Chubb go play in this game for the Cleveland Browns, first game all year. With that being said, I think it should be a nice matchup, but I like the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game. I just don't believe in your boy, man, Deshaun Watson. I just don't believe in him. I think he's suspect. I think this should be a close game because it's a division game. But I just don't like. I don't like Deshaun Watson. I don't believe he can cut the muscle. I think they're gonna probably come out and try to run the ball with Nick Chubb, take a lot of pressure out of Deshaun Watson. But I think at the end of the day, Cincinnati weapons will overwhelm that. And Deshaun Watson again, what they want with a crucial turnover, and lose the game. So I'll take Cincinnati to win the game. Cincinnati getting them 5.5 points. I'm gonna say Cincinnati don't cover them 5.5. The reason why, because the division game tight. I can see the game being a 2016. The same way that Philadelphia or Cleveland game just was 2016. I can see something like that. So I say the Bengals don't cover the 5.5. I'll take the 5.5 with Cleveland to win the game. Over and under 41.5. Oh. I said a 2016. Can both these teams go 20 points? I say both teams score 20 points. Yeah, I say Cleveland can manage to get up 20 points on their defense. So I say over the 41.5. The Bengals don't cover the 5.5 that they're giving the Cleveland Browns. Next up, the bad Pimp Jew. Another law how much to me. Miami Dolphins getting any of the coach. I think Richardson he gonna play the quarterback for the Colts. Miami coming off a goddamn bye week. With that being said, they coming off a bye week, and the boy for the Colts, the rookie, he just his second year, whatever, but with him coming back off injury. And the Miami Dolphins, the quarterback, I forgot his name, Huntley, I believe. He got a bye week. He get a chance to work with the wide receivers, whatever. I take Miami to win the game. I like the Miami Dolphins to win the game, go there and get a win. So I take Miami. The Colts are favorite to win the game. So I take the 3 points with with Miami. I take the 3 points at the Colts again, Miami. Appreciate you. Really like Miami straight up, really though, but I'll take the 3 points. 43.5 over and under. 20 bulls. I think under. I don't see both of these things score 20 points. So I say under 43.5. Appreciate you for the 3 point that coach giving Miami. I like Miami to win the game. Next up the bet. The Carolina. Next up the bet. Carolina Panthers against the Washington Commanders. Washington playing pretty good ball. They just lost to the Baltimore Ravens. I think they lost by 7. I think it was 30-23 or something like that, I believe. I can't remember too tough. But they just played them real tough. That being said, I like the Washington Commanders to win their game. The question is, can the Washington Commanders give the Carolina Panthers 8 points and beat them? I'm going to say yes, they can. Reason why I like their Quinn defense against them folk. What their name? Andy Dalton. I think the defense can get up. I take that bet. I think 8 points too much. No. They don't cover the 8. They can beat them by 7. I'm saying 6. But no, I don't think the Commanders can cover the 8. After they call the dogs off. They may get up by 10, and they kick a field goal or whatever, and they win and they still win. So I say now the Commanders don't cover the 8. I take the 8 point with Carolina in Washington. Yes, I will. 8 point, 51.5. What that don't even make no sense. You're getting away 8, not to me it don't. You're getting away 8 points, and you send it over under 51.5. It's gonna be 51.5. It can't be. If you're getting 8 points, what the hell? What you expect? You expecting the Commanders to score goddamn 40, 35, 35-20, some shit like that. I say now. I say up the score on the 51. Up the score on the 51, and they did not cover the 8 points. 51.5 up the score over, and the Commanders don't cover the 8 points. You got to be one of them. Not take it like that. Next up the bet. Las Vegas Raiders at the LA Rams. The Las Vegas Raiders just traded what the name is? Devontae Adams to the New York Jets. I said that real early in the year that they were going to happen. They weren't surprised by that. The Rams playing at the crib. I like the Rams to win the game. Then the Raiders just, with the Raiders walking dead to me. Can the Rams get the Raiders 6.5 points and beat them? I think the Raiders going to come out there and try to work that tight end. They're their best offensive weapon. That rookie quarter, not the rookie quarter, second year. I say the Rams cover the 6.5. I say the Rams cover the 6.5. They can beat about 7 better. Matthew Stafford got to play that boy. He at home too. I say yeah. I say the Rams cover the 6.5. 46.5 over and under. How do I feel about that? 20 to 20. Can the Raiders put up 20 points? Can the Rams put up? I say under. I say under 46.5. I see one of the teams score 20 points, but I can't see both of them scoring 20. So I say under the 46.5. 6.5 that the Rams are giving the Raiders to cover that. Next up the bat, a very good, damn good matchup. Super Bowl matchup. Kansas City Chiefs at the San Francisco 49ers. Hey, man. Kansas City Chiefs got the undefeated, the 49ers. Semi-struggling a little bit, but they come out with a big win. I think they coming up. Yeah, they coming off a win. With that being said, I'm gonna take the 49ers to win this game. Reason why I say I'm gonna take the 49ers to win this game because I think Kansas City ain't got they got Juju and they got Kareem Hunt. But I think the 49ers gonna come with the edge on this game, and they need this game really at the house. So I take 49 to win the game slightly. Kansas City Chiefs are 1.5 underdogs on the road to the 49ers. I say the 49ers cover the 1.5. I really think gonna go down to a last minute drive by Patrick Mahomes and the 49ers defense make a play. Post or somebody that make a play. I don't think the referee gonna call the way they let them play in the Super Bowl. I don't think they're gonna let them do it like that this time, like missing them holding call and shit. So I say the 49ers win the game, cover the 1.5. Defense make a play at the end of the game. Over and under 46.5. We're gonna go up the score. I can see both of these teams scoring over 20 points easily. So I say up the score in the 46.5. Over. Next up the bat, the new looking New York Jets with Devontae Adams playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey man, I think the Jets. I've been speaking highly of the Jets before the season started. They're 2-4 right now. The move they made, I thought they were gonna make before the season started. I thought they were gonna make the move, and they were gonna be in the predicament they're in now. But with that being said, I like the Jets, man, to win their game. Nah, for real. I like the Jets straight up to win their game in Pittsburgh. I think they let the game get away from them against Buffalo. They gave that game away. I don't see Pittsburgh offense can score enough to beat the Jets with Devontae Adams. I can see the Jets scoring 20 without Devontae Adams. With Devontae Adams, I know it's 20 or better. I can see it's been 20 or better. With that boy Wilson on the other end, it's gonna be. I think the Jet team that I was talking about finna come to the party. So I'll take the Jet to win the game in Pittsburgh against Justin Fields. I think this will be the game Justin Fields loses, and then they'll try to want to bring Russell Wilson in. The Jets are giving Pittsburgh 2.5 points. Okay, I didn't really know that too. I ain't even know that to be truthful. They're the favorites. I say they can cover the 2.5 points. I say the Jets cover the 2.5 points. 38.5 over and under on the road for the Jets to win that game. They got to score 20 points. I say over the 38.5. I say over. I can see Pittsburgh. I can see Pittsburgh putting up about a 17. But I can see the Jets putting up about a 23. I see Jets putting up about a 23 or a 24, some shit like that. So, 20, a 24, yeah, about a 24. A 20, yeah. Or 19, 24, something like that, yeah. I say over 38.5. The Jets cover the 2.5. Sunday night football, man. You see what the P doing. Baltimore Ravens at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like the Baltimore Ravens to win the game, man, straight up. I think Baltimore Ravens may be the second best team. Might be the best team in the AFC, but right now the Kansas City Chiefs are. But they right on their heels. Nah, for real. They right on their heels. I like Baltimore to go win the game in Tampa Bay. I just see Lamar Jackson out playing Baker Mayfield straight up. Question is, can they give Baker Mayfield 3.5 points and beat them? Think the game gonna be just like the Washington game that Baltimore just played with the big old OLED dude. Washington still won by 7. So I say yes, they will cover the 3.5 points, 49.5 over and under up the score. I see both of these teams putting up over 24 points. Baker Mayfield ain't gonna lay down. He ain't gonna be no hope. That's on everything. He gonna play ball. So I say Baltimore Ravens cover the 3.5, up the score in the 49.5 over. My bad. That's the first Monday night game. I'm sorry. Last Monday night game, LA Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals. The LA Chargers are favorite to win the game. I take LA to win the game. They're favored by 2.5. They're giving the Arizona Cardinals 2.5. I think Kyler Murray gonna try to play. They're gonna be running around all that shit. I said for the Chargers to win. I said they covered the 2.5. I said the Chargers can cover that. Over and under 43.5. Both these teams go 20 points. I say yeah. I say both teams score 20 points. Over the 43.5. Over. Up the score. Both the teams score 20 points, I believe. I say both the teams score 20 points. Hey man, that's all the game. We got 3 more little hot little subjects, and we got y'all folks up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Nah, for real. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. First of all, jump it off. Game of the week. Y'all know what's going on, man. What the game of the week is, man. The big game I feel would be the best game coming on Sunday. And me, myself, I think the game of the week really is the Houston Texans versus the Green Bay Packers. That's my game of the week. The reason why I say that's my game of the week is because the NFC North is real tight. Tight as goddamn, I don't know what. And you got Minnesota and Detroit playing each other. Green Bay want to be one of the big dogs in that division. You lose the game, you lose ground, a lot of it. Cause one thing about it, if one of the folks got to win between Minnesota and Detroit, whoever win that game and you lose, they get in front of you. And the person who lost, they still standing right next to you. So this is a big game, I believe, going to be for Green Bay. And Houston, they trying to be the butt naked two over there where they at. So I think it's a real intriguing matchup. It'll be a real interesting game. So this is my game of the week, the Houston Texans versus the Green Bay Packers. Next up the bat, man, y'all know what the P doing. We call it Know That Game. Know that game, and you know the team going to win. They going to cover the points they're giving and all that. With no questions asked. And my Know That Game is, I'm going to sit here and pick. I don't really pick them, but I'm going to give them a shot. Just because they went and got that, they got a nigga, a person I thought my team was going to get. And my Know That Game is, you got to know that the Buffalo Bills going to beat the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to put a little extra on it. You got to know a Marvin Cooper finna score that game right here. Know that if you don't know nothing else. And you got to know that the Buffalo Bills going to cover them 9 points. They're going to cover them 9 points. We're going to make sure they cover that. They'll cover the 9 points. So I say they cover the 9. I said they cover the 9 points. I know that game, the Bills beat the Tennessee Titans and cover the 9 points. And know that DeMar Cooper going to score his first touchdown with the Bills. Nah, for real. Last but not least, man, Scuba game. If you don't know what Scuba game means, somebody gave somebody some points, ain't got no business doing that. We call that Scuba. Appreciate you. Nah, for real. And the team beat you with the points or without it. So then they just better than you. They beat you. So they just beat you. And my Scuba game is they're gonna be a real shaky one. I'm gonna get a lot of back play about that one. But my Scuba game is the Seattle Seahawks over the Atlanta Falcons. Nah, for real. Atlanta been playing ball the last 3 weeks. Real good ball. And Seattle need a win. And I think Seattle come down here to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and hit the Falcons with the Scuba. I appreciate you. And the Falcons give them folks 3 points. I'm from ATL, man. Where we come from, we say appreciate you, man. Excuse me. Thank you. No, for real. With the 3 points over that, I said on the Seattle Seahawks hit the Falcons with the Scuba. And get out of there with a win. No, for real. Hey, man, man. I sure appreciate y'all. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Know that sport. Week 7 NFL picks, man. I fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for chiming in, however you chime in, through YouTube, listening, through Apple Music, Spotify, or whatever, however you listen to your all-time podcast. Appreciate you. Same that time, same that channel. Week 8, I'll be here in the book. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.